Hello, everybody. Welcome to Crafty Chemist Designs. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Who's watching the Super Bowl? Let me know in the comments if you're watching the Super Bowl. And if you are, who are you rooting for? Okay, I just sent the link to the group. Hopefully, the people will see it. Maybe people are all watching the Super Bowl. I don't know. I am not, but I'm here to do this. If you are watching the Super Bowl, you can watch us on the replay. If you do watch it on the replay, give me a hashtag replay so that I know that you watched. Hi, Mom. Welcome to Instagram. Hi, I love scrapping. We're going to be making this scrapbook layout today. I am using the Friends of the Ocean collection for my layout, but this is a great layout for really any theme, any paper pack that you have, you can use that to make this layout. Really, to me, this is a great go-to layout for, anytime you're in lost your mojo and you don't know what to make, this is a good one. Hi, Linda Cooper Jackson. Welcome. We're going to make this. Everybody can craft along, grab a paper pack and make it with me. It's very, very easy. Okay, I am going to use, as I said, this Friends of the Ocean collection. It is from the Stampin' Up! January through April catalog, so it's a new collection. And here are just some great artwork that is using this collection. There is a paper pack here. It's 12 by 12 paper. You get 12 sheets, two each of, I guess, the 6 designs. And there's also a stamp set with the crabs and the lobster and some coral, a few sentiments. And then there's also a die, the die set. And what's really special about this set is that the dies can cut out these images from the paper. So that's really useful when you have dies that cut images from the paper. So it makes like instant decorations, almost like stickers. Okay. There's also these gems. They're called Sunny Day Iridescent Dots. There's 135 on there. And then this 3D Soft Waves embossing folder. I did just purchase this. I don't have it in yet, but I did just get this. Now, let me tell you that I live in Chicago. If you don't know, I live in Chicago. So, I don't live in Florida. I wasn't sure about getting this collection, but my daughter and her family went to Grand Cayman, and I thought, oh, they're going to have so many great pictures that I'll be able to use these. So I went ahead and got it. And then I was really surprised that even if you don't need lobsters or crabs or whatever, or you don't like that, this paper pack is a great one to have anyway, because I'm going to show you. I'll show you the paper. see. Okay, so like yes, this one is crabs. It's got the clownfish and and so on. But look at the back. The back is this gorgeous um orange kind of medallions. So very generic, universal. Okay, here's another one with the crabs and the lobsters. These are bigger. But then look at the back. It's got these diamond or triangles. They're like half square triangles. Again, very universal. This one is sort of starfish, but really on a scrapbook layout, as you'll see, I did use this paper, but it almost looks just like stars. But then the back is the striped paper. Okay, perfect. Let's try to use that one. Now look at this one. I love this one. It's a nice ombre, but kind of like wave, so it could be used for the ocean theme, but it doesn't have to be, right? This is so universal. And then look at the backside. It's got kind of these sun sort of medallions. Let's see. And then this one is different than the other one. Let me show you. I think, yeah, see, these are different. They look kind of similar, but they are different. This one's got the squid and the seahorse. And then the back is um, kind of like waves, kind of like sine waves, or cosine waves. You can tell I'm a science teacher, so I'm a true crafty chemist. So that's why this reminds me of sine waves. But my point is that even if you don't want the lobster and whatever those things, look at these designs, right? These are great designs for just anything. I mean, if you love these colors. So if you're really a bright person, love orange. I know my daughter would love this. I don't know if Michaela, if you're watching, I know she would love this because um she loves orange. And this hot pink is really nice. So think twice about this set. If you just passed over it because like I live in Chicago, I almost passed right over it, but I'm glad I didn't because I really love this paper, and I actually used some of this to make some cards that had a vegetable garden theme. So um I used this paper here to make the vegetable. Oh, no, wait, you know what? There's another one here. What's this one? Oh, I didn't show you this one, the coral. Yeah, this is the one that I used to make the vegetable garden theme. So look at that. I mean, very universal. Does anybody have this collection? I thought I shared this to the group, but maybe I didn't. I tried again 'cause I didn't see it in the group. Huh, yeah, I don't see it. I don't know why it's not going into the group. Okay, I copied the link and pasted it. Maybe that will help out. Okay, so I just wanted to show you this paper. It's a really nice set. Um, the dies do cut out these. So if you get the die set, it cuts these out. Okay. But this paper is, like I said, or this layout is universal. So whatever paper you have, you can use this one. Okay, so let me, I do have instructions on my blog because I know people like to have the measurements and such written out. Okay, so I dropped it there in the Facebook comments. Okay. So let's get started with this. I used a basic white 12 by 12. Okay. But again, depending on your paper, you may want to use a different color. I wanted to use white because I felt the other paper was, pretty bright. So I didn't need a colored background. Let me see if I can, I don't know if I can raise this up a little bit so you can see it. Okay. And then for this layout, I used, this is Summer Splash. Summer Splash is part of the 2024-2026 in color. So it's like the color of the year, but for 2 years. And so here it is. You can't get this color in a 12 by 12 pack by itself yet. Okay. Now this big square behind here is 10 by 10. So grab your cutter and let's cut this to 10 by 10. Okay. Summer Splash is a really fun color. I really like it. Okay, so now let's adhere this. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal and just go down around the edges. If you want, you can gut the paper behind, the 12 by 12 paper behind. A lot of times I do that if I'm trying to conserve, the paper at all, but this is just basic white, so I'm not going to take the time to gut it. Okay, so this is going to be, since this is 10 by 10, you're going to have a 1-inch border all the way around. Okay, so I'm going to use my Versamat here to eyeball, and I'm putting it at the 11-inch mark here, the 1-inch mark here, 11-inch mark here, and 11-inch mark here. There we go. Okay, and now these squares are 3 by 3. So you will need 9 squares that are 3 inches by 3 inches. I used 2 of each design. So I have 2 of the starfish. I've got 2 of these um, medallions, 2 of the pink sine waves, 2 of the um, coral, and but actually this one I did 3. I did 3 of the starfish. Okay, so you can use all 3 different patterns if you want. I used basically 2 of each, and then one of them I used 3. So let's get these papers out. These are the ones I already cut into, so I'm going to start with those. Except I do have this one and this one already cut. Okay, so I think we can start with these. So I'm gonna cut 9 of these. So this one I have 2. And I'm hoping that that it's 6 inches. I don't know. Okay, this one's 3 by 3. And this one's 3 by 3. Okay, so I've got 2 of that. I've got 1 of this. So I need 6 more. So this is the other one that I use. So let's use a couple of these. So I'm just going to cut a strip that's 3 inches. I'm not seeing any comments. So if anybody's watching on the Facebook, can you please comment so I know that the comments are working? Okay, so here's a couple of the orange ones. Let's see. Here's some of the starfish ones. So let's cut these. And I already have 1 cut. So the good thing about this design is if you cut 1 strip, 1 3-inch strip, that gives you 4 of these squares that are 3 by 3. So you could, for most of them, for most of the designs, just use 1 strip and do a whole 2-page layout. The one that has the 3, you'll have to use 3 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 1 more. Which is the other one? Oh, it's the pink squiggles. So this one's 3 by 3. Okay, so I've got all of those cut. Let me check the comments real quick. Hi, Sigma Mom. Okay, so now let's just lay these out in a pleasing pattern. And I'm going to try to make them be different than what I did over here. So I'm just gonna kind of lay these out. The one thing you have to worry about then is getting all of your papers so that they're not side by side. Okay, this looks okay. Let's see. Does this, I don't think that's going to be a problem because I'm going to put a picture over here. So even though these three are kind of down at the bottom pretty heavy, I think that'll be okay. Okay, so now all we need to do is attach these to the paper. And I just like to kind of get them lined up a little bit about how you want them, just to make sure you have them in kind of the space you want. Basically, these have about a 1/4 inch all the way around. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to start down here, and adhere these down. Can you see how these starfish really kind of just look like stars? So you could use them on just a general page. I love the kind of non-traditional look of the paper for lobster. Just a little bit. Like, this is a bright, fun design. Let me see, the colors in this are let's see, it says the colors on the paper. It is berry blast, berry burst, calypso coral, lemon lime twist, melon mambo, pumpkin pie, and summer splash. So really kind of a fun combo. Oh, good, good. The Super Bowl commercials are boring. You know what? I watched it last year and I thought that they were boring too. I didn't think that they were up to the par. But you know why? I think they get so it becomes so expensive that I don't know. I don't know that they are able to spend much money on the actual commercial. I'm making this easy design, Vicky, that would be perfect for, any paper pack. I am using the let's see, am I out? I'm not coming on here. I am using the okay, I think that ran out. So let me get my spare thing here. Um Friends of the Ocean, the Friends of the Ocean paper. These might go nice with that seagull, with the seagull set. But I think this is a great collection for people who like bright colors. You want to make sure that if you do have paper that is directional, that you put it on the right direction. Like this coral, we want to be going up. Okay, so these pieces, remember, were 3 by 3. I know it's hard to compete with the Super Bowl, but this is my normal lifetime, so I just kept it. I wasn't going to Super Bowl party, so I figured people can watch it on the replay if they want to watch the Super Bowl. And also, a lot of people just watch the Super Bowl for the commercials, so you can pay attention to this during not commercials and then watch the commercials. I don't mind. Tell me if there's a good commercial that I need to look out for. Hi, Diana. Yeah, I think this is a good, it's a good design for any theme. I was actually going to show, I'm having adhesive trouble today. I don't know what it is, but none of my adhesive wants to work. I was going to show another, I haven't made the layout, but another paper that I thought would be good. So let me put this last one down and then we'll talk about that. Okay, so there's 9 of these. And like I said, I did two of each design, except for one. I have 3 of the one design. But I was thinking that this Bloom Impressions paper from the um, Celebration catalog, I think this would be pretty paper to use on this too. Don't you think this would be pretty? This would be really pretty layout. And this paper you can get free with a $60 purchase during Celebration. Let's see where it's at. It's here. This is this option there. Free with the $60 purchase. So Celebration goes on through the end of February. So that would make a really great design for this. Okay, now for the picture, I used pumpkin pie, which is another color from this collection. On this one, I made it 4x4. So the design calls for 4x4, and that's how I wrote my blog, was on 4x4. But I've got this picture. Actually, I might trim it a little bit. Let's see. Where'd my cutter go here? The problem with having a really tall son-in-law is that you can never cut these pictures down because their head is always so tall. So I can never cut pictures down. I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/4. Okay, I can't cut it down to 4x4. That was my intent, but so if you're doing the 4x4 like I said in here, you want to cut the mat 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So pumpkin pie is in the Brights cardstock. It's a Brights. Here we go. So I would cut this 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. But this picture is, what did I say, 5 1/4? So I'm going to cut this 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Just so I can keep Henry's head in the picture. He is so much taller than the rest of us that sometimes makes picture taking hard. But no shade to Henry. I'm sorry, Henry. The DSP is 3x3. All of these squares are 3x3. The summer splash behind here is 10x10. I did drop a blog post, so all the instructions are on there. I'll drop it again just so you can, because I'm not sure if you can see it if you join late. Okay, so let's put this picture down. Okay, like I said, the my blog post talks about pictures that are 4x4, but I'm making this one. This is 4 by 5 1/4, so it'll still fit on there. I think that's fine. Okay, so let's put this down, and I am going to mirror it since this is the right hand side layout. So If you're making the left-hand side layout, I put the 4x4 in the lower left quadrant. Since I'm making this the right side, I'm going to put this in the lower right quadrant. There we go. Okay. And your title goes up here. I cut this on my Cricut. So Cricut now has a nice feature where you can put the, I think it's called an offset. So I wrote Paradise. This is just, I literally think it's Cricut Sans, the basic one that comes with the Cricut. And then I put the a small offset around it. And then each of these letters is glued down to the offset. So, I hand glued those down. So um, I wrote, I think I'm going to put it over here. I made another one that says found, Paradise Found. I thought that would be cute. Okay, so let me adhere that down. But you can put whatever title you want. I don't really feel like in the stamp set there was a stamp big enough to make it a title, so I just went ahead and did my own title. And what I did is I googled something like beach scrapbook layout titles. Yeah, you can use any size photo. That's why I think that this, it fits good. And really, if I wanted to add more, I could like add another layout here. You can just, actually, maybe I should do that. That would be cute. There's one of all of them. Maybe I'll, instead of adding the journaling squares, maybe I'll add another picture. So I think what I'm going to do is make one that's, I'm going to put a 3x4 picture there, probably landscape, because I have a picture in my head that I want to use. Actually, I might have it. And oh wait, I cut that. Oh yeah, so I'm going to cut this 3¼ by 4¼ So that's perfect. I didn't do that on this one, so, but like, wouldn't it be cute there? Or actually, I could just do it like that, but okay, I have this one printed out already. See, it was from the baby book I was making. So this is the one I was thinking about. So I'm going to put that there. I don't have this one on this page, but I think for this layout, it'd be great. Just to show you how universal this design is, regardless of what your pictures are. And you know what? I think I'm going to pop that up. Don't you think that deserves to be popped up? So Meg and Henry went to Grand Cayman with Henry's family. So that's his two brothers and their families, and then his mom and dad. Okay. I just think these pictures were so gorgeous, and I knew that they would get some nice pictures with the when they were there. Okay, am I crazy with my pop dots? Yes, I am. You don't have to be quite as crazy as I am. I don't like things to sag. And that doesn't sound great, but on my scrapbook layouts. Okay. So I'm just adding these again. This wasn't in my original design, but I think it'll be perfect. Okay. Isn't that cute? Hi, avid scrapper. So the instructions for this layout is on my blog, periodicallycrafty.blogspot.com. Okay, so now all we have to do is decorate. So you can see here what I did is I fussy cut these out. I did not get the die set. So I fussy cut these out. I didn't get the die set, and I did not get the stamp set because, as I said in the very beginning, I live in Chicago. I didn't think I would use this very much. So I didn't think I would need the die set. But now I wish I had the die set. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one out, this orange lobster. No, maybe I should do this one because if I'm going to put it over here, I already have a lot of orange. So let's cut this one out. This is like melon mambo. And it actually wasn't that hard to cut out. And I'll use this one here for the crab to cut out. But the dies do cut these out. So if you don't like fussy cutting, and I'm not a big fussy cut person, but like I said, I wasn't sure about this set, although now I wish I had gone back and bought it. I could see like using this for a birthday page if you went to like, say you went to like Red Lobster for your birthday and got a big lobster dinner. A lot of people like to go like to Red Lobster and get that Admiral's Feast or whatever it's called. It's your special splurge. And you get a picture of you sitting there with your lobster bib on. These would be so cute, wouldn't it? These are a little bit tricky to cut, fussy cut, because you got these like the antenna, all these different things. So I will say that I started off when I did this and I just kind of cut around it. But then when I was going to put it on the page, I didn't like that there was big blobs of white. So I just went ahead and cut the shapes out. Okay. So I'm going to cut this little bit between the claws. These guys look like they have good claw meat, don't they? How many people like lobster? I don't really eat lobster. Maybe I should because I like shrimp. But the dies would be nice for this set. So I would recommend if you're if you're getting this set, buy at least the dies, even if you don't want the stamp set. And that's one thing I love about Stampin' Up is that you can buy the dies separately. So like I said, if you just want to cut out the shapes from the paper, that's another thing that I love about Stampin' Up is that a lot of times the dies cut out shapes from the paper. I don't want to cut that antenna off accidentally. I'm not quite looking at all the comments because I'm focusing on cutting, but I will look in a minute. How many of you like lobster? And if you came on late, I don't know, I did ask who you were cheering for in the Super Bowl if you're watching it. What's the score? Does anybody know what the score is? Gosh, I'm almost done. This went a little bit faster than what I thought. For this layout, really, this is the most time-consuming part. Fussy cutting these out. Diana, you've never had lobster? Yeah, Vicky, I know that you were allergic to lobster because we always had to tell the people when we went out to eat, even if they didn't have lobster on their menu. Okay, all I gotta do, I think, is cut this claw. They are very conscientious about food allergies in England. Okay, then the last thing I did is I did cut a little bit out of this between the claws here. You don't have to do this. Like I said, I started off just not really worrying about these little white spaces, but then I'm OCD. So, okay, there we go. There's that. Now let's do the crab. So the eagles are ahead. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. I don't care, either way because it's not the bears. So I don't really have a preference. Although on my Facebook post, Megan had a good comment. She said Kansas City was like team barbecue, and then I said Philly was team cheesecake. So which one do you like better? I don't know. I like a cheesesteak. So I don't know. I think I'm team cheesesteak. Or it could be cheesecake because Philadelphia cream cheese too, right? So you could be team cheesecake or team cheesesteak. Vicky, can you eat crab? Or do you stay away from all shellfish? I guess I don't think we went any place that had like crab cakes or something. Okay. One of the good things about Stampin' Up! Paper is even sometimes if the dies don't cut them out, they always have a lot of great images on their paper that you could use to cut out for decorations. I'm hoping as we start getting more scrapbooking products that they'll have more options for, like sticker sheets and that kind of thing that goes with some of these papers. They do have some of the ephemera packs, which I did use the ephemera pack on that Bloom Impressions layout that I made. I posted about. I think I posted my TikTok about it. I didn't do a live with it, but I just used the ephemera and found some flowers in there, and then used those as my decorations. Okay, I know this isn't very exciting. I should have maybe cut some of these out because I know it's not exciting to watch, but it's real scrapbooking. So, um, you know, okay. So let's see. I have a couple of these other little things. I have the jellyfish. I've got the clownfish, and I've got this angelfish, and then a seahorse. So let's cut this clownfish out. And then we'll just find a good spot for these guys based on whatever color they are. Okay, there's one seahorse. Not seahorse, clownfish. And then let's do this guy, this little jellyfish. And I see that angelfish over there. I'm going to cut out, I think. These ones, you don't have to be quite so careful around. Okay, might trim up a little bit right here. Okay, there's that one and that one. Let's see, I could have done the blue guy, I guess. Let's do, what is that guy, a conch? Would you, here's the angelfish. Let's cut this angelfish out. And then we'll be good to attach these. If you're using a different paper pack, just use appropriate, if it comes with a sticker sheet, use your stickers. If it doesn't, find something in the ephemera or make your own like this. Okay, I'm gonna cut this guy out because I think I want some of that green. I don't have anything with the green. And then we should be good. I'll look to see if there's some of the jellyfish or the squid. I don't have, there's no squid on this. I think it's on the other paper. And we'll see what's good. Okay, yeah, I've got a squid here. Oh, and then I really don't have a whole seahorse, so I might just do this squid. Although he's orange too. I guess that's okay. I'm not cutting a whole new sheet for this. And he's going to go off the side of the page anyway, so. Oh, that's a pretty starfish there. You always carry an EpiPen. That's smart. Okay, this is the last one I'm going to cut. Okay, let me get this little space between those tentacles. Who likes squid? Ooh, I'm not a squid liker, but I know some people do like squid. Okay, now we got a lot of stuff we can play around with. So I did pop up the lobster. So let's pop him up with some dimensionals. And I did use some mini dimensionals too, because I wanted to get some of the, but maybe we'll be okay with just these right now. I think I need something there to hold him up. And since I have the pictures down, I can just plop him right where I want him to go. Okay. I love my Picket tool for taking the backings off of these things. Okay, I'm going to put him right here. And the reason I popped him up is because I felt it made it stand out a little bit better. Okay, and then this one I am going to use the mini dimensional. So I have the mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Because he's got a little bit smaller pieces. Oh, but before I put them all down, I'm going to put this over here. So I actually don't need one there because I'm going to just overlap that. And then I think I could put the regular size there in the middle. And I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive on this side so that it sticks to the lobster. Let me see. Okay. I don't want that adhesive in between. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's take the back ends off of these. Okay, and let's put him right here. Perfect. Now we're going to put this guy here. I think, well, you know what? Maybe we can put, what do you think? Let's put this little guy with the green. Let's put the little guy with the green there. Just to be a different color because I don't want it to blend in with the crab there. Okay, there we go. And that green is lemon lime twist. Okay, so let's put, I'm gonna put this guy right here on the found. Well, I wonder if I should put, yeah, no, I'm gonna put this guy there. I don't like him there. Okay. Okay, and then the angelfish. I've got 5 things on here. So I'm gonna put the angelfish here. And I'm not sure about the squid. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any mini dimensionals on that sheet. Here we go. There's this guy. I might cut one in half to put on the top and bottom of the fins. Although that's going to be hard to get off. Okay, let's cut this in half. Yeah, see, these are, oh gosh, oh, there we go. My nails are too long. I need to cut my nails. Actually, my thumbnail is broken. That's why it's a little bit hard for me to grasp things right now. I guess it's not my thumbnail, it's this one here. See how this is broken right there? It's hard for me to clasp things. Okay. And I am trying to find colors that are opposite of what's in here. So I'm going to put him right here like that. Okay, then lastly, I used some pearls. What happened? Now I got this guy on here. He stuck to my finger. Oh, jeez. This is user error. It's not product error. There we go. Like I said, my fingernail is ripped, and so I can't put any pressure on it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I used these pearls. I kind of thought they looked like oyster pearls, whatever, and I like to add a little bit of gems or something, and I used these ones because again, I thought they looked like oyster pearls. These are called basic gray and smoky slate pearls. So let's put a couple of these down. I put 5 over there, but I don't know if maybe I'll put 3 over here. And I used, I'm using the smoky slate, I think. Okay, I'll put one over here. Oh, that kind of looks like a bubble maybe coming off of him. Okay, there's 3 there. Okay, so when I did this page, I actually used, and I'll show you what I used here, but I used the Close to My Heart journaling strips. These are sticker strips. But obviously they don't make these anymore since Close to My Heart isn't around. But you can just cut, 1/2 inch strips of white, basic white, to journal on. So what I did is I had this 4x4 picture and then a journaling here. So on this layout, I would have had a journaling square here, with the 4x4 picture. Oh, I didn't put this guy down. Let me, I didn't realize he wasn't down. There we go. There we go. Okay. So what do you guys think of this layout? This is like I said, a really nice universal layout. Um, you don't have to use the Friends of the Ocean. But if you're looking for ephemera, you can use something like this fully flowering ephemera, right? If you whatever paper you use, and then these punch out. So these are really nice to have on hand, um, so that you can have decorations like this without cutting your paper out. Let me drop a link to my resource page that has all of these products listed. Thanks, Diana. Hi, Avid Scrapper. Crafting Wonders. The instructions for this layout are on my blog, periodicallycrafty.blogspot.com. If you like any of these products, you can go to my website, thecraftychemist.stampinup.net. My February host code is 6VQFM7MH. And this this is in the, let me get it. This is in the January to April mini catalog, the suite. You've got the paper, there's a stamp set, there's the dies. There are the gems. I did not get these gems, so I used the other ones that I had. And then this swirly embossing folder is really cute. And they've got some really nice artwork here. So I really love it. But you can see how they show you here that the dies fit right around those shapes for the crab and for the lobster. Okay. couple other announcements. I have my a blog, a YouTube hop that just went live today, and in the YouTube hop, I made this spinner card. So go check it out. I'll show you how it works. So here's the card. You stick this in the envelope, and then when they open it up, take it out of the envelope. You see how it spins? Isn't that cute? So this just went live today at 2 o'clock. It's YouTube, and my YouTube is Crafty Chemist Designs, just like my Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. All of those are Crafty Chemist Designs. The only thing that's different is my blog is periodically crafty.blogspot.com. Somebody already had Crafty Chemist, and I think Crafty Chemist Designs, so I had to make it something different. Next week, I'm going to do a card, and I'm going to do this fun fold card. So this is what's up for next Sunday, and it's a nice fun fold card that looks nice in the in the envelope. And I'm using this pick a season stamp set that's in the celebration catalog. So that's next week. And like I said, don't forget, celebration is going on through the end of the month, and you can pick any of these items for free with a $60 purchase. This is what I'm using next week, this set. And I actually am giving out a free card workshop to use this fruit salad paper if you spend $60. That's my gift. But this is a free gift from Stampin' Up, and I'm giving you a card workshop if you spend $60. That's through the end of the month. Okay, any questions? If you make a layout like this, post it in the group so that we can see how this is a really universal layout. You can use any papers that you want. Or if you use this, if you bought this paper and you made a different project with it, I'd be interested to see that too. But look at my cute little grandbabies. Ooh, aren't they cute? Okay, I don't see any questions. So enjoy the Super Bowl. Thanks for uh, hopping on, even though the Super Bowl's on. And if you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay so I know that you are watching. I did drop a link to the instructions on the blog and my resource page that has all of the products that I use on it. Okay, I'll see you next week for that pick a season fun fold card. Bye.